everyone, welcome back to Dash Up Annie. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 simple and delicious wraps. These are perfect for quick lunches, especially if you work from home. You can also make them for dinners and get everyone to pick what they want to put inside their own wraps. Let's start with what I call the 4 corners wrap. For this wrap, you'll need a medium or large tortilla, as well as your choice of a protein, cheese, vegetable, and condiment. Start by cutting a line through the radius of your tortilla. Now think of your tortilla as 4 quarters. In 1 quarter, place your protein. I'm using some leftover Serrano ham. In the next quarter, add some grated cheese. To save time, I grate my cheese right on top of the tortilla. In another quarter, spread a condiment of your choice. I'm using Dijon mustard. In the last quarter, place your vegetables. To pack even more veggies into this wrap, I like to add spring mix over the entire wrap. The extra leafy greens also make the wrap thicker and, in my opinion, tastier. Starting with the quarter with your protein, fold each quarter clockwise. Heat up a pan on medium heat and add a little bit of oil. Fry your wrap on each side for a few minutes until golden. And now you have a 4 corners wrap. This wrap usually takes me around 5 to 10 minutes to prep, and I make one of these a few times a week for a quick lunch. Now let's move on to one of my favorite types of wraps, quesadillas. For these vegetarian quesadillas, you'll need tortillas, beans, pickled jalapenos, roasted red peppers, a shallot, salsa, garlic salt, and cheese. Peel and then dice your shallot into very small pieces. You can also substitute a small onion for the shallot. Next, dice up 2 roasted red peppers. Many years ago, I used to work at a cafe and we would use roasted red peppers a lot in our vegetarian sandwiches, so I thought these would be a really good addition for the quesadillas. They're nice and soft, but you can include fresh bell peppers if you'd like to give your quesadillas more of a crunch. Finally, dice up about 1/3 of a cup of pickled jalapenos. Add 1 cup of canned black beans after you've drained and rinsed them. Add your diced peppers, shallots, jalapenos, along with a 1/4 cup of salsa. Add some freshly cracked pepper and 2 teaspoons of garlic salt for some added flavor. Mix everything together. You can also mash up the beans a bit to make the filling a bit creamier. Next, grate some cheese. You'll want enough cheese to sprinkle over the entire surface of each tortilla. Add a bit of oil to a pan on medium heat. Place your tortilla on the pan and sprinkle 1/2 of it with cheese. Spoon your filling on the same half, then add another layer of cheese on top. You'll want the cheese on the top and the bottom to help your quesadilla stick together. Fold the other half of the tortilla over and let your quesadilla cook on each side for a few minutes until golden and the cheese has melted. And now you have a vegetarian quesadilla. You can slice your quesadilla into thirds and serve it with salsa, sour cream, or even guacamole. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how to make a healthier and tastier version of a Taco Bell Crunch Wrap. For this recipe, you'll need small and large tortillas, ground beef, cheese, a bell pepper, a tomato, sour cream, leafy greens, an onion, Doritos, cilantro, cumin, garlic salt, paprika, and chili powder. Go ahead and prep your ingredients. Start by grating your cheese. Remove the stem and core of one bell pepper, then dice it up into large chunks. Peel and dice up one onion as well. Dice one tomato and put it in a separate bowl from the diced onion and pepper. Chop a few leaves of cilantro and add it to your bowl of tomatoes. Add some pepper and salt, then give your tomatoes a good stir. Add oil to a pan on medium heat. Add your ground beef to the pan and break it up as it cooks. When your ground beef is almost done cooking, but still has some pink in it, add your diced onion and bell pepper. Give it a little stir, then add 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. You can also add a little bit of pepper. Mix the spices into everything really well and let this cook until the beef is no longer pink. Spread a spoonful or 2 of sour cream in the middle of the tortilla. Sprinkle some grated cheese on top of the sour cream. Add some tomatoes on top of the cheese. Use a slotted spoon to scoop your ground beef mixture onto the wrap. This will help to drain some of the juices. Place 6 Doritos on top of the beef, making a nice circle. Top it all off with some leafy greens. Place a small tortilla on top and fold the edges of the large tortilla towards the middle. You want to fold each side tight enough so you can lift it into a pan without any filling coming out. If you find it too difficult to fold on your first try, I suggest removing some of the filling to make things easier. Add oil to a pan on medium heat and place your crunch wrap folded side down. I like to give it a little spin and push it down in the pan to help it stick together. Make sure you only flip it over when it's golden brown, or else it might open up and fall apart. And now you have an ooey gooey delicious crunch wrap. I hope these recipes can give you some ideas of what to make for your next meal. Let me know in the comments which wrap you'd like to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.